And we are live at 5 in the Piranha Pond. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Welcome everybody to the pond once again. We are live at 5/7 Central here on Facebook and YouTube Live. I am your illustrious host, Kingfish Mac. Once again, and as always, joined by the piranhas in the pond. All the way in the corner, never a loner, my boy, Mr. Nick Nass. What's up with you, baby boy?
Oh, man, trying to keep my narratives and perspectives. Ready to rock?
Let it go.
Stage left.
Down. Down below, my young bro, Mr. Frankie Non-Flyer. What's going on with your baby boy?
What up, world? In a billion. How y'all doing this fine evening, man? I'm in it to win it.
You know what I'm saying? Also joining us today is my other brother, my other little brother from my other mother. Young Dub, what's happening with you, Junie Bud?
All right.
Right. And you guys know what it is. Y'all know who brightens up the pond, who brings the bling bling, makes this bad boy shine. My beautiful cousin, Miss Nick Mo.
Hey, everybody. What's up, people?
Oh, shit. You know, same old. Trying to make it happen and keep on rapping.
Okay.
Kind of getting a late start today. Everybody straight? No church announcements?
Yes, sir.
Nobody had no babies? Nobody got arrested for a homicide and nothing like that? We all good, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly, so far.
Allegedly.
Huh.
It might be babies on the way. You never know.
Hey, not for me, goddammit. Don't do those no more. Nigga.
Allegedly.
That's right. Well, on this fine Thursday, getting to the end of the week, I guess we can do a podcast on hot topics. Hey, Mama, now see your boys in here becoming stars, huh?
Hello,
say hi to your mama, Dub.
Hey, mom.
You sound like you just dubbed that one and looped it.
Right. Let's get right into the show. I guess we're gonna just do hot topics today. We don't have it's nothing real pressing going on in the news other than what we already covered Tuesday, which is the Cardi B, Tasha K defamation trial that's going on down in Atlanta. No real new news there. Everything kind of still going the way that we had reported on Tuesday. Tasha K's lawyers is getting their asses handed to them on silver platters, and it really is mattering up around this bad boy.
I told you.
But yeah. One of the things that had popped up on our timeline was this continuing story that's going on with Rihanna. Right?
Yeah.
Rihanna made a Twitter post or background to her Twitter page or Instagram page or whatever it was, where she meant to celebrate Martin Luther King, but in fact ended up getting drugged for MLK with the grill.
Well, hey.
My question Well, here, let me say this. I remember last year, a couple of years ago, right about this time of the year, I think it was right when COVID was just jumping off. You would see a lot of flyers on Facebook, right? It's the younger crowd. Uh, come kick it, come kick it with us. Our Martin Luther King mansion party, our pajama jam, whoop whoop, and they would have MLK with the Biggie crown tilted to the side. You know, he up in like he dancing like, and people was kind of hot about that. I think that people say that you're disrespecting the legacy of such a great person in our history. My question for you guys, Piranhas, on this is: are Black people too goddamn sensitive?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
And I'll say this though, because to know Rihanna is the lover, Rihanna is a heavy activist with anything that happens in the state. She'll be the quick to, and I think it's because she's from another country, she feels like she can kind of say it and not be like penalized for it. But she'll say some shit in the middle like that's fucked up, like USA, how y'all, so she's a big activist. So, my thing is this, guess what? If Martin Luther King would have been alive right now, he got grandkids. How would he probably and he got murdered at a very early age. Who really could say how these people would have turned out? Would they have went with the times? Now, it is Martin Luther King, so maybe sometimes too much is too much, a little too far is too far. But I don't hate Riri for it. I can't hate Riri for that. I ain't gonna hate
Nick, you had a pretty interesting take on it in the text messages. I didn't really realize what you were saying until I went back and read the messages. You remember what you said?
Nope. Reiterate.
That's even
You
funny.
know me, I be going off on tangents.
I'll read it.
Nope.
I'll read it. Where is it at? Where are we at, y'all?
Exactly.
You said my boy Nick Nass said he's from the South, so it's quite fitting.
Oh,
Exactly.
hey, man.
Wait, you said what?
Look, he say MLK is he's from the South, so it's quite fitting, for him to have the
That's
grill.
real shit. And I think he'd be way cooler than what motherfuckers think he'd be too.
I think
he'd be a cool
at the
asshole
time
dude.
The motherfuckers give him credit for.
Yeah.
I think that we know that he was pretty goddamn down to earth, that he was a real man, but we choose not to talk about those human flaws.
It's like we don't want to age nobody after they died.
Yeah.
But
and
the
that's
picture wasn't even a bad picture. It ain't like they showed him in the dress and that. They just gave him a grill and some bling. Gave him some bling, man. Blinged the man out. Who mad at that? Why would you be mad at that?
It's
So
2021. If we,
Gotta have.
So she was the first person to actually kind of take a little dig at a historic person that matters to us. So we're gonna give her now tomorrow there's gonna be 15 fucking million memes out.
Right.
All different. But she gonna get it because she started. She was the first one to actually attack it.
And they're unnecessary because the picture was kind of dope. And I'm gonna say that right off the bat.
We might have went too far, but maybe that's how you do it in her family.
With me, I'm gonna start trouble even more, right? Because I said maybe it was Beyonce Beehive fans that's trying to cancel her, knowing that she made $1 billion already. You know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, right? That everybody, if you actually look at the picture the day that he left us, right? That you had Al Sharpton in there, you had Jesse Jackson in there. So over all this time, right? They have COINTELPRO pretty much destroyed him, but I'm happy that we paying attention to him and actually gave him a holiday. So the thing is, now if we actually go back, can we say that about Baba Dick Gregory? Saying telling his stories, where's his day? Not to sound like a hater, but it's like a whole bunch of people influenced in that thing. Because I remember when people was trying to associate.
It took Martin Luther King a long time to get that date.
Yeah, but I remember in school that they used to try to associate. So do you like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King?
When I was in school, we didn't even get to learn about Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I learned about Malcolm in college.
Too radical.
They taught us in high school about Malcolm X, though. I put them on the
Yeah.
eye.
Fuck it. Right. Y'all
But
already got
then-
the Black Panthers out here. We don't want to give y'all niggas no more shit to really
Right,
go
right.
hard about. Like,
So the thing is, right, and all right, people tend to forget because everything is the age of spin right now, right? So fast. But people used to criticize the picture of Malcolm X holding the AK-47 right now, right? So fast. But people used to criticize the picture of Malcolm X holding the AK in the window. You know what I'm saying? Looking out. So they can't put that up there. They say, okay, when I'm gonna get my day. So other than that, I'm like, people, the cancel culture thing, I still got a problem with it because it just takes a little bit of something to cancel somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it was posted to the internet. It's all over the place. So if you want to pick on her, pick on her. But she'll sit
Again,
back in
man.
her other country, kicking it.
You can't
we
cancel
need
cool.
you to say something, baby.
I'm doing the listening for right now. You guys got a little bit more perspective than I do. I personally, just looking at the picture, I don't think there's anything wrong with artistic angle.
Right?
I think that some people are probably caught off guard just because of the reverence that you have for the person. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that artistic spin on a picture. I mean, I think the biggest thing to take away from it is that, you know, because of who she is and what her platform is, that's a way for somebody to say something to her. If it was anybody else on a lesser platform, myself, you, anybody else, oh, cool picture. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. Okay. But now it's something where there's a story behind it because of who it is.
Here, right to your point. Look at this. Look at this tweet right here, the middle one. It's 100 hood dudes tweeting the same gold tooth MLK and 10,000 flyers with some image using him to sell something, but y'all got all the smoke for Rihanna. So again, like I was saying, but also if you look at the vast majority of the tweets, you know, they're talking about, you know, how people are so insulted, you know what I'm saying, by, for lack of a better expression, bringing the brother into the millennium, right? Because, you know, and this is what I was saying about what Nick, you know, Nick's comment. We was laughing about it, but I was really serious, right? Because had Martin Luther King been 20 some odd years old and an activist right after the George Floyd movement right now, it's quite possible that, you know, he might have a fucking grill. You know what I'm saying? If he was young and really trying to appeal to youth culture, because that's what Martin Luther King was about. Remember, this dude was making moves when he was 23, 24 years old. He wasn't an old ass man like these dudes that we look for in our leadership now. All them dudes from the civil rights movement was kids. They all was kids, right? Kids, the way that we look at, you know, all of them was in their 20s.
I mean, Jesse and Al just happen to still be fucking living. But fucking John Lewis just died. What? 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. You know what I
and
you know what I
Jesse
want to
and
know
Al
right
was
quick?
kids. Al was 15.
You want to know what I want to know right quick? What did the estate of Martin Luther King Jr. say?
Probably ain't get too fucks about it.
That's it. My point exactly. If they ain't tripping, what the hell y'all tripping for? You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what, anybody of importance not tripping because right now the bigger picture was voter suppression, the vote that was going on in the fucking Senate and in the Congress. So anybody of importance with civil rights ain't fucking checking for that shit. They putting their voices to that.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna kill a whole thing with people out there that trying to cancel this lady, right? But in his time, that was a form of dentistry. It wasn't a form of fashion, right? Because half of the people that growing up in the South, like go back to the movie Life, gold mouth. He had a mouth full of gold teeth because that was the thing that was preserved their smile. From the pirates to whatever, it didn't symbolize wealth or you going out here balling.
He wasn't that old.
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't that old.
No, it did symbolize wealth because not everybody could afford
I'm saying that, like, right, his generation before him, the people all the preachers had what they used to call crowns, or they had dentures. They had gold in their mouth. At least the people I know in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? You get false teeth, you had 2 golds. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. That was a form of dentistry. So we use it now as a thing of you have to be a drug dealer, baller,
well, it's more about aesthetics now, but yeah, like you said, it started off as in like I had a mouthful of fucking silver.
Yeah.
And braces. I don't want to see silver or anything, wire or solid in my fucking feet.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. No, I did my time. I did.
But if you go back and
my teeth fell out.
The shackles are off.
You know they promised my teeth wouldn't go fall out. I had my whole fucking mouth full of caps. All of it fell out.
So if the
Did they call you shackle mouth?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody playing with you. Go get your little fucking fedora. Put that shit on.
I ain't got it no more. My son took it. Don't know where it is.
You came out here like G Smooth the other night.
I try every now and then.
But just to let the people know, just from being born in New Orleans, Louisiana, everywhere you went, you could even go get gold teeth, if I'm not mistaken, at the Circle Market, right in the Treme, upstairs. You know what I'm saying? That was a way to preserve your teeth. So, nevertheless, it was like in that year that he existed, they did have all your preachers, your Congress people, you know, and tell Rihanna do something to change public policy, leave that lady alone. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got a problem with it, take it off the internet completely. Because she didn't make it up. She didn't draw it up. She just posted it, put it as a picture. So,
all right, Keith.
like that.
What's the next thing we want to talk about?
I could talk about the next thing. Let's talk about what I presented to the pawn.
Okay.
So, and I want y'all opinion about it. So, the gist of the story is, guy was with a girl. Her mama needed a kidney. He gave her a kidney. And then the next month, not only did she break up with him, but she got married.
To somebody else.
So how it came to play was good old fucking TikTok. Cause people found themselves with TikTok during the pandemic. First, you gotta understand that. People comfortable with TikTok that I never thought would be comfortable with TikTok in my life these days, but they're comfortable with it. So basically, he did a video where somebody had said that
That's messed up.
it was a trend in reference to a TikTok that was saying the worst experience you ever had with an ex. So then he came on and said that, well, my experience was I gave my ex mama a kidney and she dumped me. Now, in further reading the article,
that shit's funny.
In further reading the article, it did say that he was like it was almost like a Hail Mary that he thought it was gonna rescue the relationship, but clearly it did. But how we feel about that? Like,
that is stupid.
Well, hold on. What I proposed to the chicks at work was that if somebody, okay, let's just put his situation out there. Okay, he did it. It didn't work for him. And in my eyesight, if somebody quit you, if somebody dump you and then get married the next month, then you fucking knew they was cheating. I mean, you went out there and you did that shit from the bottom of your fucking heart, because they say that shit happens, but it's the once in a lifetime that you really didn't know there was signs at some point in this relationship there was signs. But say that ain't the case. Say somebody outside of your immediate family needs something like that. Do we designate that to our people?
Yeah, we take care of our people. I would. Okay, so understand this, right?
If we did it in a situation like that was to happen, like, do we have the right to be upset about it? Because it should have been understood that I did this, and maybe there should have been a threshold between when you walked away from somebody and they did. Because I mean, let's face it, after a month, yet that person ain't even fucking healed from a kidney surgery.
Right.
You ain't even she left him healing. At this point, after a month, he still could have got septic and fucking died.
Bye-bye.
See, here's the thing.
Are we freezing up? Are we freezing up for anybody? Because y'all all look good to me.
No, I'm good. Are you freezing?
I'm good right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we lag, but we're not lagging right now.
My
okay.
my thing about it is this. I mean, I'm all for the whole organ donating and all that if people need it. For
Not
me though,
I ain't take that little box on my fucking license.
for me though,
thinking about what I
right?
want my
Hold
kids
on.
to go.
For me though, you got to be family. I'm not finna give an organ to nobody that's not family. I wouldn't give a damn how much I love you, how much I need you, nigga. If you're not connected by blood, you ain't getting none of these. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm dead, then you can have do what you will with them. But other than that, nah, I'll give my people, brother, cousin, blood people, nigga, my people for sure. I got that. If I can help you, I'm gonna help you.
Well,
Did they have kids?
Nigga.
Okay. But then we turn around and do like one of the most painful thing ever and get tested for bone marrow. No, what I'm saying is that we'll do that for any fucking body.
Yeah, but see,
look,
would
we?
No,
would we put
not if you're not connected by blood, not like that.
You know, to see if you a match. If it ain't for immediate family, because I guess if they are, then the next step is they gonna want your bone marrow, right? So we would have to.
I'll do it for a motherfucker not related to me for like $5 million.
No. So
well, here's the thing, right? From the way that Shell read the story, I would get either one of two impressions, right? Either this dude was just so in love and you know, I got to give my baby this, you know, this organ so she can, you know, live on, and she just might not have felt that way, but she want to live, right? Or, you know, it could have been real early in the relationship, and this nigga's trying to do something that he thinks he can. I can live with one of them. You know what I'm saying? I can live with one.
Now you know.
Let me go ahead and solidify the relationship.
But it's for her mama.
It's for her mama.
I thought it was for her.
For
her mama.
That even proves the point even more, right?
That's how you solidify a relationship.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna solidify this relationship. I'm gonna give a kidney to your mama. I know you can't go nowhere after that.
You ain't going nowhere because I'm gonna take that kidney back.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, she was like, it's not you. It's just me. But however, my mama gotta live.
Even if
mama gotta live, nigga.
If my relationship was, I'ma just be real. If my relationship was that bad and it got that bad, like after the kidney, I would have stuck it out for at least a year. I wouldn't have just done that. I mean, I wouldn't have. I would have been happy like a motherfucker, but I ain't finna coast on you like that.
Yeah. Some people
I feel some type of way
you at least be friends.
Let me tell you something. My mama, you talking about my mama life? I'm man, we're gonna be happily ever after for a whole year, right? I'm gonna do some good pretending, biting holes in my cheek and everything, right? I'm giving up to everything, right? Like I'm licking toes, I'm doing all kind of shit that I don't do, right?
Oh,
run that organ to my mama. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. That's
we'll deal with all the rest of this shit afterwards. This breach of contract or whatever you want to try to sue me for. But while we going through it, and you done made that offer, oh yeah, you know I give your mama a kidney. You a what? Oh my God! Come on now, let me learn how to braid your hair. You know what I'm saying?
I got to give you something like the moon, the fucking stars, and the
man. Come on now.
You say my mama. I ain't say my brother, my sister. You say my mama.
I will feel some type of indebted to you. So again, we can at least be friends. After that, if it don't work out, you can always call me for anything.
Right.
Hit me if you need me.
I will always be your friend. Always.
No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't either. But look, her thing is she did what she's supposed to do. She finessed that dude out of his whole organ.
Organ, you know what I'm saying? If that ain't the best finesse in the West, I don't know.
I'm saying it needs to be a book written about that because she was like, we need to find a match. My mother has renal failure, right? Oh, you a match? Okay, Dougie Fresh. Get fresh. They put some iodine on it, and she finessed this dude. Now, let's take it back to that's just the moral standpoint about it, right?
Let me ask you this, Nick, before you go into the moral, because it's right in the moral. What if she already knew what was going on with her mama, and she only dated niggas that was O positive.
There you go. So her finesse game was up.
I need to know what's your blood type.
But the thing, so Marley, right? So whoever this dude that she found, right? That means he was a stand-up guy. He wasn't a sucker or anything. He wasn't a simp, right? But the thing is, because
he most stand up to me, nigga.
No, listen, right here, right? Because if she look, she could have did it this
Good
way.
Good guy
right?
only goes so far, Nick.
Man, most stand up to me.
No, but I'm saying, so her I know her mother is grateful to God that her daughter can have a cold mouthpiece like that to make a dude give up his kidney. You know what I'm saying? Because the way this
nigga was gonna say the mother is thankful to God that the nigga came through. No, cold mouthpiece.
Like,
my daughter can make it happen around this bitch.
Scenario you came up with, like,
you know what I'm saying?
If they moms wake up.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, right, that everybody is a winner because now they know firsthand what the truth is, that relationship was not going to stand, but he's a stand-up guy because he protected the woman that gives life. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I'm hope that he blessed, that he has an understanding. And he probably passed it already. Yeah, you'd be bitter in the beginning, right? But that's a good stand-up. Chivalry is not dead. You know what I'm saying? So bless that guy's heart.
You'll be happy to know that he did say that despite the breakup and the split, at this point in time, him and his ex are on good terms.
Yeah. But the thing is, right? Because she could have just called murder for hire and got everything.
This is why you can't play with a nigga like me.
You know what I'm saying?
To get that kidney back. I'm going to get that back. Nigga.
It's in the front.
Look, hold on. We're not even going to waste words or adjectives like stupid or whatnot. I'm just going from my heart. He's a good man.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Or don't make him like that no more. He's a good man.
You know what I'm saying? Look, he didn't snap. He didn't murder everybody. He didn't cause no strain. And that's what you think. And you know what? And that's what we said, Frank, that because if anybody else put a line out there, even for a young kid or whatever, you know what I'm saying? This dude changed somebody else's life. He put his life on the line for his community, whatever it is. Because it could be a misunderstanding. It could have been 3 years from now, 4 years from now, because you still would have thought in your mind, this is a commitment. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we always say that is the relationship falls. This man stepped up and did the man thing.
Now, hold on.
I know one thing.
So for two people that's together and not married, are we calling that the norm or the exception? Like, are we doing that just for I'm dating you, I like you?
No, the thing is, right?
Or is that more reserved for either we're about to get married, we are married, we've been together 100 fucking years in a committed relationship, and we are family? Like, is that reserved for certain types of relationships? Or we out here just...
I would say that if you giving a motherfucker a whole organ, then you in it for the long haul and shit, right? And
so much shit could go wrong from that surgery.
If I give up my shit,
and I'm the one that's gonna go on down.
You ain't in it for the long haul, then I'm gonna be knocking on the door of the veterinarian's office with the mama in the trunk. You gonna get my shit back,
right back, nigga.
Where the doctor at in this bitch?
But but hold on. But the more serious question that it goes to probe is that, and I did say that for a reason too. Like is there like the select people that you do it for? Because again, if we're not in that type of relationship or it's not designated to be a forever type thing, and I do this, and then like all things fucked up in life, I have complications from doing this.
What I would say is this, and this is all jokes aside, I've been bullshitting the whole fucking issue. What I would think is that if a guy is in a position where he's donating an organ to this woman who happens to be the chick's mother that he's dating. What's up, Tony? You have to automatically assume that there's a relationship between him and the mother as well, right?
Yeah, right.
Like I'm
You ain't
I'm
just cutting
I'm
so much.
I'm willing to give you, you know, my organ, and none of that is really going to be predicated on what my relationship is with the daughter. The daughter just kind of opened up the door. We found that I'm a match or whatever,
Yeah.
closest thing to you. I could do without one. I'm healthy. Whoop, whoop. Fuck it. If anybody gonna donate it, why not? You know, if I can get away with it, it is what, you know what I'm saying. And they give you a high probabilities of surviving with the one kidney shot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's right. Toad
Right.
said
Right.
out the kindness
Right.
of his heart. So once you
Mhm.
make that kind of commitment, I
Mhm.
think that it kind of exceeds whatever the relationship is with the
at that
daughter and
point.
shit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But
You
in
know what I'm
that
saying?
fact, then it would have been explained that way to us as one of the worst things that could happen to an ex.
Yeah, I
Because
mean that was
It's just
if it
that
was a
was
fact that
the
way, then
that was
he
the
would have just
article
rolled
that
that
he
out
answered.
regardless.
That
You
was
see
the
what I'm
article
saying?
that he answered.
If
That
it was some
that,
type
that
of animosity and you was doing it out the kindness of your heart, this story would have never got out, nigga.
that's that
exactly.
damn clout. That's that damn clout. That
You see
clout.
what I'm saying, though, bro?
That clout. It's the
This
clout.
this this episode is sponsored, yeah, by
Right.
clout.
It's
But
like I'm not gonna look. I really don't care, but I cared enough that I told 100 fucking million viewers
Mm-hmm.
our story.
Right.
Yeah.
So obviously,
so it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I
That's
feel a
complete
certain
bullshit.
kind of way about it. I put the bitch on TikTok under the topic. What's the worst thing you ever had done to your ex?
So
So
if it
yeah,
was
I
all
felt
out the kindness
so
of your
yeah,
heart, nigga,
I went in it. I went in it premeditated, feeling a certain type of way. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't have just answered that topic. I might would have
right?
fucking
I would have
answered
brought
it
it out
like,
because
you
that
know
was the
what? I
point,
got
nigga.
a
I did
story
it from the
for him,
kindness of my
but
heart,
that ain't
nigga.
really for TikTok. That's between me and my private thoughts. But
Yeah.
yeah, do I think it was fucked up? I got every fucking right to feel like it was fucked up. Now,
But he's good with God, though.
but now, you know, like you said, it's more of the moral thing. But I did it, and here we are. And I'm gonna go with it because I know at the end of the day, God don't make no mistakes, and this probably was the right thing to do. But am I fucking salty that the hoe left me the next fucking month
You
and
fucking
got
right.
I'm not gonna do it
Goddamn
now.
right
Fuck,
I
I'm
am.
saying,
I'm
right?
human. I'm gonna say, yeah, fuck that bitch. I don't know how cool
Because it wasn't out of the
he
kindness
is
of his
now
heart, bitch. I
because
did this because I
and
loved
listen, he
you,
was a
bitch.
duck from
I
the
did this to
beginning
save
because
your
the fact
mama.
that he's
The fuck
fucking
you
cool
mean?
with her now. I'm not
Nah,
trying to be cool with her now. I've always
nigga.
probably had a relationship with your mama. Because
Nah,
right
nigga.
now, me and her, if I have health problems down the
We
line with my
connected.
kid, she actually might have the same fucking health problems if I find out some degenerative shit or
She did with her daughter though.
shit. I gotta tell her now too. So fuck you, but I do have to have a relationship with your mama. But I don't know if I'd be that more open to be like, but you know, but right now we're in a good place.
I need to
don't
know that lady address and phone number if I could talk to her, because we could do some organ selling around here. Take her right to the Philippines.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But no, but the
dude,
other thing is,
even though you try to clean it up on TikTok, I'm not mad that you felt a certain kind of way about it. But we're just gonna call a spade a spade.
at least
felt
you
a
didn't get
certain
him
kind of
murdered.
way, and because you did that, you don't get to try to clean it up now.
Regardless, he put that shit out there, man. He
Yeah,
didn't
that's
mean to
like
do
that.
that
Now,
shit from the
you
kindness
know,
of his
just
heart. Because
stand
if you
on
meant
it.
to do that
It's
shit from
in
one
the
human being to another
category
human
of
being, and
things
got some good
fucked up
shit,
done
you
by
would
your
never
ex.
mention that shit again.
It's in that
You would never
category.
mention
We
that shit
can't take
again.
it back. I don't give a shit if y'all cool now. Don't nobody want to hear y'all cool now. You put it under the category. What's the
He
most
needs to
fucked up
heal.
thing that can happen by an ex? So
He needs to heal.
He's still wrong.
He just got finessed out of his whole everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he
Right.
needs to heal.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
Period,
coldest twist.
nigga.
So, lucky she didn't sign no life insurance policy. She got the house in the car allegedly and all this dough. You know what I'm saying? And kicked him out.
The moral of the whole story is give me my kidney back. That's the whole
Right. Right.
they don't grow. Because Dub, they don't grow back.
Man.
Lizard
Man.
tails. Lizard
Man.
tails. Oh, one more thing too. Not to get, man, I didn't even realize that the George Floyd people, they're going up for federal prosecution too. I had seen that when you sent me that the Willie D thing.
Yeah, we've been through that.
So yeah,
The trial start next month, February.
yeah. I'm like, all right, let's see what's gonna happen with that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so on top of the years they got, the criminal one could give them more years?
No, it's the another officers
Oh,
that
okay.
stood by
Gotcha.
that scene.
Okay. So they're bringing more people into the mix. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else you got for us, Matt?
Well, here. I got this for you, man.
I'm gonna apologize right now because I'm going there. Nick Nutty.
You're gonna get double minutes to get his start. We have a visitor tonight. We have a guest visitor in the house.
Oh, you all good?
He's not a guest. He been here.
Right.
Well, he'll guess when I'm on. We
He's a
follow
piranha.
when it's fun when I'm in it.
Yeah. He already cut his teeth already a long time ago. Is that Nathaniel's? What is this?
Yeah.
They say they want the ball.
No.
Them can't call it. They say they want no ball, but they was stalling. Every day a blessing, nigga can't call it. Yeah, we got the mix, can't call it.
I'm trying to go
They say
Bible
they
too.
want no
Shit.
ball, but they
Yeah.
was stalling. They say they want no ball, but they was stalling. Yeah, we
What
got
in
the
the
mix,
world?
can't call it. They say they want no ball, but they was stalling. Every day a blessing, nigga, I can't call it. It's that hustle, it's that weight in the water. That shit that have you praying to your father. It's that weight in the water, ball like weight in the water. Till I faint, won't change when it's cold like water. Know some niggas lost their mind in the water. Fuck that, I did some things for the profit. Stop it, that's just petty change to a giant. Watch it.
All right.
So
Is
The
this
song was kinda hot,
going
though.
wrong with all the women
Say
that
that.
comment about the men like y'all was doing too much?
The song was kind of hot though.
All
Let's say that off the bat.
Doing too much.
So the internet went off. Gillie Wallow, Bobby SMURDA, $1 million worth of game. This is Bobby SMURDA's new record. And these niggas was a little extra zesty in their little dance moves. These niggas was pumping their dumps and some motion like, nigga, what are y'all doing? Standing on the couch and like, nigga, do we
But it
need
went
a
so far,
one
he fell
gun
backwards.
around this bitch? What's going on, homie?
How
But-
hard you gotta be doing to go back? He fell backwards.
So it's one thing, you know, it's niggas, you know, tough niggas, whatever the fuck you want to call most of us on the internet, full of testosterone. We gonna be critical, right? Like, nigga, what are you doing? What are you niggas doing up there, right? But you can always kind of half-ass, you know, laugh that off and accuse niggas of being haters. But it's a whole different thing, man, when the whole female population is saying, like, bro, y'all was doing too much. Gillie then came on Clubhouse, whack 100, Joe Budden, Gillie, and Wallow's all on Clubhouse in one of them wild ass rooms. This nigga Gillie went crazy because the girl told him, look, man, y'all was doing too much gyrating.
Their pants was too tight, bro. That's the only thing you can do with your pants is that tight. They was trying to get their nut stuff from their thigh. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to get that nut stuff from that
His boy
thigh.
was like, you know, it was
Tight ass pants. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's why the dude with that step down. My man that was sitting down, he was the coolest motherfucker in the thing.
civilized person in that
He
whole
was doing his
activity.
shit. He was like shit. I'm not getting that weirdo shit.
That's something me and my girlfriends
I'm
do
gonna chill
over
over
the
here
phone.
with this.
We buck each other up. That's some shit me and my girlfriends do. We in the background bucking each other up hard. That ain't no shit I be looking at my brother and my cousin to do. Like, it don't happen like that.
Like, what the fuck?
All right. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I would say what was in that blood? Was it some sherm? That's how they was dancing. They got wet. Right? Then they slowed down after that, right?
Oh
then,
shit.
Then
he said
right?
sure.
Wow.
That ain't nothing. Right? And forever in my mind, I can't even when y'all just said that, it brought it up.
I love this fucking podcast.
MC Hammer and Deion Sanders pumps in the bump. If y'all is not banning that video, y'all talking about some tight jeans wearing with a jacket on. They probably couldn't move that much because he's about to sweat his ass to death with the big ass triple fat goose jacket.
I'm trying to tell you what was happening.
Let's be clear, they was moving.
The niggas is trying to either get wedgies out or get their nuts from stuck on their thigh.
Let that man celebrate when he get home. The boy came home.
Go back to pumps in the bump. Why you always
the nigga been home for months.
He said sure.
Right? Let's go.
You
with
know
that.
what I'm saying?
The nigga been home for months, and let's just go back to when the nigga came home. How about this?
They
Hilarious,
said bunch of dudes waiting outside jailhouse for Bobby Shmurda, and
What are
Quavo
you
sitting
niggas
there
doing?
holding his
What are y'all
coat,
doing?
talking about welcome home, boo boo, allegedly and all that.
What?
Now look, we got a whole lot of news we're gonna be getting into. I'm gonna be opening up these phone lines and just
Now that in itself don't look bad. The shit
Well,
they was
prison
doing on
probably
that Coach in
nowadays
that
do.
studio was a
No.
whole lot worse. That's some niggas on the street. I hear Nipsey. I'm going with it. I was kind of okay with that clip.
So my thing is too, right? Right.
Tell me, is you okay with this one now?
No.
Okay.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Prisons make men
What
better or
about this
worse.
one?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Wait.
now
What?
mind you,
Hold
Bobby
Hold
was
on.
tweaking.
Wait.
though.
Everybody in the audience just had their mouth open, like, what is going on?
Right.
That's some. I learned some new shit. Old shit. I was on stage. I didn't mean to hit y'all with the 1-2. Like,
Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead.
Basically,
Go
what you told me by showing me all these clips is that's not the first time Young Buck was out of pocket.
I mean, okay.
What you call out of pocket though? Hey, because
Hold on. So unless old boy is singing some R&B and he got a room full of women like Usher or somebody else, why is he humping the stage? That's supposed to be a gangster rapper. Bobby Shmurda is not a singer, right?
Right.
We got to put that in context. We got to think about who, where, the audience. I know my audience. I know I'm not doing that around nobody. Why is Bobby Shmurda doing that?
That's my point. Like, what is this shit turned into? Okay, how about with the no audience?
What that man said. Why is this team so fucking tough? That's all you
Gillie,
can
come on, Gillie.
do.
Come on, Gillie.
That's
Stop
all
it,
you can
Gillie.
do.
that's $1 billion
Gillie,
worth of
don't do
game.
that, Gillie. Oh, Gillie, stop it, Gillie.
hold on. But
That
hold
is
on.
all you can do with pants that tight, bro. You can't do nothing else with that, nigga.
But in defense, though, that is okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, because Puff Daddy Sons was doing it too. That was a dance they did off of that song that he made.
That's the Shmurda dance, right?
Yeah. So
The Diddy Bop.
Ain't nothing Diddy ever did look that fruity except what Diddy do.
This is the disclaimer I'm giving. Doing it to that song, I have no problem because that's what people did to that song, men and women. Outside of that song, no, you can't be. Outside of that song, you can't be doing that.
I seen Busta Rhymes do the Shmurda dance. That nigga looked super gangster. That nigga did not look like this. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right.
That's how
Gillie,
they run
what you doing, man? You used to bust niggas in there.
Dude,
Wait,
so listen.
now wait a minute.
Hold on.
Now wait a minute.
Right quick.
Somebody slowed that clip down. That's not how that clip. I want to see the original fucking clip and how that shit went.
Right quick, right? One time.
Which one?
I'm saying somebody slowed that track down. Somebody altered that.
Okay, so listen though, right? Don't blame that shit on prison, or probably prison now, but don't think all past prisoners do that type of shit because, nigga, I've been in prison, nigga, for a long time. That type of shit ain't never crossed my mind. So nah, nigga.
Now wait a minute.
Don't blame that shit on prison, nigga.
Okay, so
don't do that.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So are you the norm or the exception?
Now wait a minute, Shell. Now wait a minute. I gotta be defensive.
I'm the norm. Look at the nigga right next to you.
Look,
I'm asking you too.
So we both
but you was in jail Keith went to jail. They were gangsters when Keith went to jail. We don't know.
Let me tell you something.
Went to jail.
Well, now wait a minute. Now this is about to. I'm allegedly right. Nobody can say nothing.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Check this out. Wait a minute.
Nigga.
Look. Nobody can never say nothing.
Right from your wrist. Plus,
hula hooping.
The title alone.
Kingfish Mac have been in prison for as long as I have, nigga. We both exceptions.
You went
I know a bunch of niggas that have been in prison that don't do that shit.
They was OGs when they went to jail. We don't know what they was.
Bunch of niggas.
So look, wait a minute.
Lot of niggas.
Now this is the thing, right? When Lil Nas X came out, and he had people dancing in the shower.
And I mean, young niggas.
You know what I'm saying? And they can't say nothing.
Bought me a red. Every time we turn the parking lot, we turn heads.
this a new generation.
I wish a nigga would be dancing like this in the penitentiary. Nigga, you better tie the bottom of your shirt up in a knot.
Yeah, they can have that shit.
Fuck.
Different.
I bet you this.
look,
My son ain't finna be doing that shit.
So, Keith,
we're not having your son in prison at all. We're not having nobody in
That nigga
prison.
in or out of prison ain't finna be doing that shit. Nigga.
Keith,
But look,
your
now,
buddy
We
couldn't-
don't
your
raise
buddy
nothing like
couldn't
that.
be doing
What?
that.
Yeah. And I'm not ashamed to say it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Ever since that Lil Nas X thing came out, now everybody who's going to prison, they look at that is a reference point.
No, that's
But
not.
It
I
is.
saw a dude
Like-
on the record cover acting like he was pregnant. The first thing that I did not think about was niggas in jail.
But I'm saying, when he made that video with all them popping out the shower and stuff like that. But let's go back, right? Now, freedom dancing, right? We used to call it buck jumping or whatever.
That ain't the same
You know what I'm saying?
thing.
It's not the same thing. So with y'all blew my mind up the last week, right? Well, Tuesday, when y'all said we got to look at everything now, that everything that goes on the internet, that's the new street. So they are dictating what it is to be justified. So if it's had innate femininity traits to it, you know what I'm saying? You must have had the guy violated in jail. No, people stab people in jail and all the rest of this stuff. But this is how you act now, even with the new music, because now when Keith said it and I added it up in a microsecond, the women's like, you don't even dance like that with me. You dance like that with your boys. You know, what happened to the slow grind? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the woman bit, you know what I'm saying? And hugging up her. But now we scary when we do stuff like that. Like, hey, babe, come take this dance with me. You got the booty or something, or you go down and try to smack it.
Well,
You
I'm
assault
gonna
me.
just keep it real. That particular song had everybody doing it to that particular song, and that was his song. Now
never danced like
again,
that.
now
Like
again,
Max said,
now
Busta
again,
Rhymes did it
that
and it
was
made
a-
it look
now,
gangster.
Hold on. So again, that was an isolated song, but nigga, if you would have made an album with every song like that and everybody doing the same thing, then that's something to be different about. And like I said, you know, at the time that was their particular song. That was everybody doing it at. I don't know what they doing now, because they just doing it to every other fucking song. Which, like I said, outside of that song, I had never seen men doing that particular dance to that song. You know, that's. But
So-
again, you know, but what's
Granted,
cool?
I haven't been in prison in
I think at the end of the day,
over a
it
decade.
kind of goes down to what's cool to cool, because
No,
let's just bring it a little bit down south. Let's just bring it back to Baton Rouge. You got niggas jiggling.
I got
He popping,
cousins.
pussy popping,
I
whatever.
got cousins.
So again, what's
I
cool to who? Is it
I
because
got-
it happens to look a little suspect, so the dance would have been a little harder? Would we not have had a problem with it?
I have
But what is
male
this?
cousins all throughout that generation. They don't do that.
But look, now this is the thing, right? So let's take it. I'm serious. Look, Bumps and the Pumps mess me up. If y'all ever go get a chance to look at it on your own,
Dude,
Look at
did you
that
bump
video
your
with
bump,
MC Hammer.
homie?
you know what I'm saying?
Is
But
that
look,
like what you trying to tell us, bro?
you need to watch the
That was your
video
favorite
because I
song?
never
No, we
watched it.
don't, nigga. We seen it once.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Now, when the butterfly look,
You and
now
Hammer
when
and fucking Neon Dion and whoever.
Yeah.
The fuck, nigga, we
And
don't
look,
need
I
to
ain't
see
gonna
that.
let y'all do that to Dion. Let's just say MC Hammer.
it's messed up in cowboy boots, but none of it went to the penitentiary. But no, so the thing is, right? When 95 South came out, the Butterfly or the Tootsie Roll,
Them niggas ain't
right?
in prison either.
69
That's what I'm
boys
saying.
and all that, yeah.
So look, now how 2 months ago, who's changing?
Hold
The
up,
trend.
Nick. Hold up, Nick. My boy Dub got to make a run. We want to
Love
thank
you,
you
man.
for joining
Thank you.
us. You know you're always welcome.
Always,
Anytime
brother.
you want to come in, hit me up. I'll send you the link.
All right, next week.
Yes,
All
yes.
right,
We are
All right.
Being on us.
All right, love you, bro.
Have a good one, bro.
How would it corrupt your mind? But so this is the thing. That's why I said that everything changes so fast from one week to the other, right? So now you question this dude's sexuality. Now you questioning his manhood. Although I never could understand the tight jeans stuff, right? Like I have to run from the police. I have to fight. Ain't no, I can't rip my pants. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. It's not in my even. I'm still wearing Dickies and Cortezes or shell toes Adidas. You know what I'm saying? I would be scared when this boot cut Can't even wear boot cut. 501s. You know what I'm saying? Heavy starch. Now,
I used to be
now
still
how
wearing
to?
boot cut. 501. Heavy
starch.
Still cold.
But
I bet you they wasn't that tight
about
though.
88 changing
no, hell
about
no.
My point exactly. My
You know what
point
I'm saying?
exactly.
I'm that nigga.
Yeah, but this
Still
is the
wasn't
thing,
that
right?
tight though. You know what I'm saying?
So if he goes off on a rant, right? It's like, why y'all questioning this part? But now, like you say, it's a cold part how the women jump up on it, but you can't do that when they over here popping and a lip slip out of something or
They're
nip slip.
women,
You know,
bro. That's what they supposed to do.
I'm
Right.
saying, but I see
They
now this
supposed
is
to pop it nasty.
so the thing is, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I see young MA, right? She's like, I got my strap up in here, you know what I'm saying? My pistol, and I can't even dance like this because I got 2 9s in a bottle of Remy. You know what I'm saying? And now she getting on Bobby Smurda. Would you say he a certified gangster?
I get you with the audacity. Now I get you on
Yeah.
that. That's
You
kind
know
of
what I'm saying? So
right.
yeah.
Bro.
That's all
you
I'm
ain't
saying.
doing the most as a woman though, right? Like
Bro.
not doing the fucking most, right? Right.
To each his own.
Well, the
In
thing
that
with her is that she don't purport to be straight.
Okay, so she identified.
She identified with what she doing.
Right.
Okay.
These niggas is still talking about they head busters.
Okay.
I mean,
Nigga,
it
yeah.
might be
Twerking,
bro.
homie.
You know what
No,
I'm saying?
but
Own, man.
in all seriousness, the excuse or the reasoning, rather, the good reason that has been given for this display of
gyrations,
whatever, right?
In a studio, right?
Is that this is something going back to some island kind of dancing and
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why didn't lead with that? Who I don't know.
No,
I
'cause that's
I
not
don't
what the
believe
fuck
that
it is.
That didn't look like
Nigga,
that to me.
okay. So
I would've been-
especially when Bobby Smurda was on that motherfucking stage,
grinding,
doing the snake, doing the worm.
the centipede.
Okay, so
that part.
listen to this, right? Listen to this, right? We've all seen National Geographic, right, with the titties and all the shit, right? We've all seen it. Bet. Now, they had all types of ritual dances and all types of shit in that bitch that we've all seen for ourselves, and they didn't look nothing.
I never seen that.
Nothing like
that.
All the dudes be stomping on shit,
right?
Shaking shit real hard,
masculine with they
running up real fast and coming on back.
And you can't say nothing about no Islanders because Polynesian and Samoans nigga don't do it either.
What is that?
I'm sure Fijians don't. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never seen men whine like the women.
Not the island of Jamaica.
You know, even I've seen island men dance, but I've never seen them do the whine like. Like Rihanna and them be doing, like Petra.
Don't put that on my island folks, homeboy. Don't do that, nigga. Them niggas is warriors, bro.
I never seen men
them niggas is warriors, bro. Don't do
that
that shit. Them niggas is,
hey, but you know what? In high school, when they used to have to break us up, when
don't do that shit.
With Jodeci, I want to freak you. I want to freak you. Though you be doing that with a girl, not with a room full of dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Slow dancing, homie.
But to try to pawn that shit off on my ancestors, though. What are you talking about, homeboy, nigga?
You know what I'm saying?
Our ancestors didn't do that like that. That's what the women folk did, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Look, I done got sandwiches between 2 women, and one of them in the back, and I had to bring it to the front.
Don't blame
you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah.
I bet I know one thing that you ain't never did.
What's that?
Be in a room with 2 other niggas and the music come on and you jump on the couch and start pumping your dump, nigga. I bet you ain't did
Hell no, I never did that.
Nigga,
I take way too fucking much.
All the sympathy and empathy you try to pull from that
nigga Gillie was pumping his shit in a circle.
In retrospect,
hey, hold up.
They probably caught the women.
Hypnotize somebody
Women that watched it, they caught the women off guard. That's why they probably was like
sympathy you trying to pull out that corner, homeboy.
Mac, I think my not even say my reputation be ruined. At least somebody spiked my drink, roofied my drink, and I probably still wouldn't do it, right? But I'm pretty sure one of my homeboys would have socked me in the neck. It abolished me for the whole everything.
You drive me to smoke.
That was the worst part about it. They actually bucked each other up. Like, one of them really was like, all right, we're gonna, keep it like 1, 2. Like, he was like, You know, like,
To each his
oh,
own, bro.
you got
Don't
that's
put
all
that
you
on our
got.
ancestry
That's
like
all
that,
you got.
nigga. Ain't no ancient island dancers
I
doing
got
no
you.
shit like that, nigga.
They
Don't do
had each
that.
other back.
Don't do that. Take
But
that
you know
shit
what?
with you.
You
Keep
gotta
that shit with
now.
you,
You know what?
homeboy. Don't
But
put that
hold
on my
on. That's
ancestors like that,
definition.
nigga.
That's
That's
kind
just
of
crazy.
definition of a friend. Like he didn't let him do it by himself. He committed to it when he started doing it, and he just went with it. I mean,
No, but look,
the
even
cause and effect
The
is that
funny
we hear
part
about
about it is when Bobby Smurda first came home and that first time he jumped on stage and was doing that
Yeah.
whining bullshit, Gillie was on $1 million worth of game talking heavy shit. Like, nigga, what are you doing? Nigga, I don't want to hear about no Jamaican patois, nigga. You from New York.
I told you it was fat, bro. Yeah. Some shit
so what?
That
But
nigga
it's messed
Gillie
up.
is hilarious. This nigga like
Now they
4
say,
foot 12 and
And now
shit.
he,
I
and
know
now
real
he was, and
Jamaicans
now
too,
he was
nigga.
all,
I know
now
some
he
real
was all
Jamaicans.
deep with it, huh?
Real Jamaicans.
Who did
Like
it better?
OG Jamaicans.
Who did it better? Right.
Them niggas is warriors, bro. They don't do no
well,
shit like that, man.
well,
Who?
nadays
Stop
now,
doing
right?
that.
I hate to say it
Stop
like this,
doing
and I
Hold
that.
might get
on,
in
Oh,
trouble.
oh, you
hold on.
talk back
What-
talking about the
What we've been
forefathers.
saying all along is that how do you know that they wouldn't? They just wasn't getting filmed and recorded. Remember?
No, they weren't because they drew pictures, right? And these dudes had
They drew
shield,
pictures?
Zulu, yeah, on the walls and in the dirt. You didn't see no men gyrating in the
Man,
circle of
stop.
motion.
Man, don't do
You know
that
what
to
I'm
my
saying? You
ancestors,
didn't see
bro.
had no.
Keep that shit
You
with
didn't
you,
see that
nigga.
on no pyramids or anything. They
Keep that
had
shit with you,
oof
nigga.
koofs and shields with
You
somebody's
confused
head.
too, huh?
You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing no
Fuck
circular motion
ancient
like they was moving.
African dance, nigga.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
do
You
that.
seen the
I
movie
think
Shaka
y'all
Zulu?
being a little
Don't
too.
do that, bro.
Here's what I'll
Keep
say.
that shit with
Here's
you.
what I'll say. Right. Whatever they was doing back over in the motherland way before us, right? Even if it wasn't no video cameras, it's always been passed down history through tradition, right? So and it shows up, right? Like Kate, I will spend an hour and a half roasting the first person that would tell me that they think that twerking is something that comes from American black girls in the ghetto. Get the fuck out of here, right? We've been watching them twerk since National Geographic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit is passed
They've
down.
been twerking
That's
since
what the
fucking
women
hours.
folk do.
Right. So the same thing like Frank is saying, like, fucking shit like, gangster niggas we've been talking about the same old two-step for 40 years now, right?
More than that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like some shit just a nigga ain't gonna do. It's just in you. Like,
The closest a nigga
man,
got to some group
forefathers
shit was the Kid and Play, nigga. That's the closest we got, nigga. That's it, nigga.
Hey, you can't even play Elvis Presley for
Nigga,
moving
no
his
other
hips
dance
like that.
involved
You know
two
what I'm
men ever.
Yeah.
But the Kid and Play, nigga. And that was, nigga, the ankle. That's all you get, nigga. That's all you got, nigga.
But
don't blame that shit on my ancestors, bro.
They can't even blame it on Elvis.
Shit, my nigga. Keep that shit to you, nigga.
Look, they can't even blame it on Elvis or Chubby Checker. Do the twist. You know what I'm saying? They even
Fuck
was
that.
in good conduct of themselves.
Sweet bullshit.
But look, this is what I said. Like y'all said, this internet shit is changing the culture every 72 hours.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's over sexualized.
It's something
Now
else.
it's putting a sex.
It's not the internet at all. It's something else, nigga.
You put sexual in the it's the soy sauce, man. It's a whole bunch of soy sauce. They got Chinese soy sauce packets in their pocket right now, and whatever the estrogen level is, and they feel it some kind of way with a little bit of with a little bit of whatever. And I want to say that video had a money count in it. You know, a little dollar thing. It was there was tossing money that each other looked like.
I ain't fucking with that.
Whatever.
I ain't fucking with
you know what I'm saying?
Don't blame that shit on the internet, bro. It's something else.
Whatever the women said now that their hormone imbalance just happened to them, and they got it to themselves behind closed doors. Now it's in public record now with tight jeans and gyrating your hips.
I guess we can all agree at the end of the day.
I don't care what you do.
Watch that video. They was doing a lot.
Do your shit. I don't care what you do. Run your run, right?
They were doing a lot.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. Run your run. Make it happen. But don't blame it on my ancestors, my nigga.
Yeah.
Keep that shit to you, nigga.
Well, we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him now, Bobby Smurda Waters, and what? Because he got a deep water right there. He was trying to he just messed it up for all the strippers from Chocolate Thunder, whatever. So he's off the map right now, man.
The funniest shit about all, and you just reminded me too, Nick, and I'll close it out. The funniest shit about all of this is when they was on Clubhouse. First thing that Gillie said was this nigga came in and said, he didn't say nothing about no ancestors. That nigga said, yeah, I was reaching back to my stripper days. Me and Wallow used to strip for about a month.
In the penitentiary?
He say they called me TTD. Motherfucker said, what was TTD for? He said, throw that D. Right? Like, nigga.
Wow.
If you don't get out of here.
He didn't make no case difference.
He didn't even try to defend himself. He had to do himself under board. Yeah,
that nigga said he was embracing his sex. How about that? Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we got a whole hour in, 52 seconds.
That was a good one.
As always, love to talk with my folks. I want to send a shout out to the comments to Maunell, as well as my boy Atlanto Toe showed up in the comments today. Love you, boy.
Toto.
Yes, indeedy. Super thanks to everybody that joined us on Facebook and YouTube Live. You can catch us on the restream. Leave a comment on the restream. They show up in real time. We always like that. If you joined us on the Facebook side of the game, jump over to the YouTube side of the game and give us a sub over there. Thank you, Mama Nell. If you joined us on either of the two platforms, jump on Clubhouse. We got a room over there. It's called The Piranha Pond.
I'm going in there right now.
And you guys know what it is. You guys,
go.
You guys know. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we'll all jump on. You guys want to join the conversation? Keep the conversation
going over to the motherfucking Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, start a room, and y'all jump in. Look for us, Kingfish 104, None Flyer, Nick Nass, and Nick Mo over on Clubhouse at the Piranha Pond. You guys know what it is, what it has been, what it always will be. We have been the Piranha Pond live at 5/7 Central.
Oh,
and now y'all know we are